All right, let's start the interview.
Florjan Maksuti is a friend, a contractor, and one of the hardest working people I know. He runs P Maksuti Contracting out of the capital region, taking on everything from small repairs to full renovations. Florjan is also the reason Clark Bookkeeping exists, helping him officialize his business, setting up the LLC, getting registered with the state, handling the back-end paperwork. That is what showed me how much business owners need someone in their corner on the bookkeeping side. This is his interview in his own words. Tell me who you are and what your company does in plain terms, like you are explaining it to someone who has never hired a contractor before.
My name is Florjan Maksuti, and I am a general contractor based in the capital region. I handle repairs, renovations, and improvements for homeowners, landlords, and property managers across the area. If something in your home or property needs to be built, fixed, or replaced, that is what I do.
How did you get into this work, and was it always the plan, or did it find you?
I came to the United States from Kosovo to escape the war. I started working in New York City at a pizza place and a construction company doing hardwood floors. That is where I fell in love with the trade. From there, I moved to Albany and worked maintenance at a school, which taught me a wider range of skills. Later, I went back to New York City and worked under a carpenter who taught me even more. Every job, every employer added another piece to what I do today.
When did you go from working for someone else to running your own company, and what made you take that step?
When I was working under the carpenter, people started asking me for help with side projects outside of that work. The more side jobs I took, the more I realized I could do this on my own. So, I made the move.
Walk me through what a typical job looks like from the first phone call to the day you pack up and leave.
Every single day is different. Some jobs are all-day renovation work. Other days, I am running to small jobs all over the place.
What kind of projects do you take the most pride in, and why?
Carpentry and paint. Those are the ones I like the most. But really, I like everything I am doing.
What is something about the work itself that most people would never notice, but you always do?
I can figure out problems with my own methods that other contractors miss. My customers love me for it.
What surprised you most about running a business that nobody warned you about?
Seeing the way some other contractors handle the work. It surprised me that years of experience does not always mean someone is doing the job right.
What does a good week look like for you versus a stressful one?
A stressful week is when you are in the middle of a job and the customer changes their mind about something. Then you have to go back and change things, and the customer ends up upset about the extra time and cost. A good week is when the plan is clear from day one and we get to focus on doing the work right.
What is the hardest part of keeping a contracting business running that has nothing to do with the actual work?
Collecting the final payment from the customer and organizing and keeping track of expenses. Those are the parts that have nothing to do with the actual work but take up real time and energy.
How do you want a client to feel from the first conversation to the final walkthrough?
I want a client to go from stressed and worried at the start to completely amazed by the work I completed for them by the end.
What does a good client relationship look like to you, and what makes a project go smoothly?
A good client relationship is when they call me after the first job wanting me to come back and do more work. What makes a project go smoothly is clear instructions from the start about what they want.
What do you wish more homeowners or business owners understood before they hired a contractor?
If they do not take care of their property along the way, it makes it harder to fix when something goes wrong.
Where is your business headed, and what are you working toward right now?
I want to grow bigger and have employees working with me, and one day pass it on to my kids.
What would you tell someone who is thinking about starting their own contracting company?
Be patient at first because everything when you first start out is very hard. I had it extra hard because I did not even understand English at first. Do not ever give up on things you like. Be proud of how much you can learn and complete along the way. Every job teaches you something. Stay with it.
Where can people find you, and what is the best way to reach out if they want to work with you?
Florjan is currently booked out, but accepting inquiries for future projects. The best way to reach him is by phone at 518-364-3645 or email at fpmaksuticontracting@gmail.com.